A new and exciting project here. Today we're going to see about replacing this valve. So this is why we're going to fix it. We got a little bit of water coming out and it just won't stop. And this is how we turn off the water right here. This is a really good way to get your pipe clean. Get the last of it clean. Getting the paint and stucco off of here. And the bulk of that we did with this grinder. And there it is.
I hope it's off the street. It should be. It's still not flying.
Look at that. It's too late now. We gotta fix it. So we're gonna wait till the house, which is this one, drains out. And we're testing to see if this one has any leak too. It seems to be holding pretty good.
I can't tell that it's rising.
We're testing to see if this valve is bad. And you can tell by watching to see if the water rises at all.
It's still rising. See, I can
It's
see
still rising.
It's still rising. It's coming up. So both valves are bad.
So the valve at the street has a slow leak, and this valve here has a slow leak.
It's just continuing. It's almost at the top again. So
Look at that.
It's definitely leaking.
Use this beast of a screwdriver to open these clamps. This is an interesting one that we've got a plastic pipe from the street.
I've never seen it where they use hose clamps here. They use permanent clamps is what I've seen in the past. So I was kind of mystified what was going on here. I thought this was a jerry rig, but you tell me all the neighbors have the same
Yeah, all the
thing.
neighbors have it.
All right.
1970s construction at your finest right here.
So we may have an impossible time of getting this out. Yeah, it's not going to come out. We're going to have to cut this. And hopefully once we cut it, we can figure out what's going on here to get it down lower is all that's going to happen.
All right, and here goes this valve. Monster leverage.
There it goes. It's got stucco on it too.
This is like 3 or 4 painting cycles, some stucco, some bubble gum. Look at that. Beast mode activated. All right.
Okay.
Gone. This is the barbed fitting that was in there. We'll get something to replace that. Cleaning the copper pipe. Look at that. It's like a little wire brush inside a holder. So we're marking where the fitting should go to. Gotta keep all those parts nice and clean. So want to make sure there's no burrs inside your pipe. Right, so we're fluxing the fittings here with a flux that already has the tin in it, and it's going to flow a lot easier.
You don't want to get too much flux on there. It'll just get in the way if there's too much. So yeah. If you get too much off on there, you wipe it off.
So the inside of this has been coated completely, just enough, not too much. If you have a dead spot, the solder won't flow to it. So keep it consistent and just a little bit. Something you may not know about your vise is there's a pipe holder down on the bottom.
There we go, we're perfect.
There they are. We're using a lead-free solder and MAP gas to make sure it's nice and hot. He's heating from the bottom, and you can see the flux start to flow and bubble. You see the flux bubbling out the side here. The fitting is changing colors. A little bit of dressing here to clean it up. Beautiful. All right, nice and clean. So you want to inspect your work and make sure that there's no holes or gaps. We're deburring the pipe here. All right, so if it's clean enough to not cut your finger, you're doing something right. Make this beautiful. Look at that, it looks brand new. Who would have thought it's 35, 40 years old? Okay, so we got our pipe in, and now we're going to check and see how much room we need here for this fitting. So in order to get the proper gap, we're cutting off another inch of this plastic pipe.
And we need to come onto this piece at least 1.25 inches. So let's make this piece 1.5 inches. Let me mark 1.5 inches. What are we describing? We're making sure that when this slides up, we can get this in, which is that black line there, which you can barely see, and then be able to slide it down 1.25 inches, which is right there, and still connect at both ends.
Perfect.
With a 2-inch gap.
We're gonna put a new fitting in the top here, so we get 2.5 inches of play. A wet rag is preventing the heat from traveling back, and MAP gas is hot, so we're localizing the heat right on this part of the fitting. Get those burrs out.
You like that in and out? Is that it?
That's it. It's in.
closer. Oh well, I got it all over the place. There. And then we can cut this to whatever length we need to get that to work. Okay, there's that. Gotta make sure there's no burr here because it has an O-ring and you slide it up, it'll tear the O-ring. We know we can get it out. Okay, that goes there. Because I want to see where we're going, how far up it goes. So I won't go. There we go. Okay. Because we need to cut this so that I can get this underneath there. So I wanted to mark that where that point was. It's right there. It's all the way down. Yeah, we just need the clamps there, and that side's sealed. Okay, that works. That goes there. We slide it down, and we're good. Okay, so now I can pull this back. So you can see all the little burrs come out. Yep. Rob can't find his nut drivers. Oops. I think we're going to need another hand. Oh, there we go. It's getting there.
This little tool presses down to release the teeth on this, enabling you to push it back down. So we've done that and we are done. All right, we got our valve and we're going to use this pipe thread sealant. And this is being used instead of the Teflon tape.
Look at that, now it threads in.
Look at that, it's the right one. Ah, but it's upside down. What are we gonna do?
Oh, I have to turn the house over.
There you go. And there we, oh, he's going around again.
Loose enough to go around again.
Going around again.
That's probably it right there. Yes, it's straight.
Ah, yeah, just enough.
Nope, a little more.
A little bit more.
Nope,
Perfect.
A little more. Nope, it's still downhill.
Oh, it's awesome. It's perfect.
It's still downhill a little.
Done. All right, moment of truth.
Okay, that's off.
That's off. That's off.
I wonder if that's leaking down there. Hopefully not.
Everything's dry.
Okay.
Waters are open.
So you should run upstairs and see if anything's running outstairs.
So there we are. We have our Sharkbite Sharkbite Max valve in. We've got our hose bib in, and everything is functional. If you like this video, please check the description below. We've got links to some of the parts, and I hope you like the video. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Have a great day.